What's up, y'all? I know I haven't posted. Ow, something just stuck me. I know I haven't posted a video here on YouTube in a while. A lot of things have been going on. So a few days ago, my Instagram page was hacked, and this person posed as one of my friends needing help with logging into their account. I had knew something was off, but me trying to help who I thought was my friend, it actually was the hacker. Long story short, this person hacked my page and it's been hell ever since. He tricked me into making a video about Bitcoin or whatever, saying that if I did the video I was going to get my account back, which obviously didn't happen. He posted a video harassing my family and friends with this video as if it was me. And my friend who had gotten her page hacked by this asshole had told me that if I did the video, she had did it herself to get her account back. And I argued with this motherfucker down that I was not going to do that because it was humiliating, this, that, and third. And then I finally made a video thinking it was going to stop all this shit. And just as I feared and suspected, he used that video to harass people on my page. So I had to make a whole new Instagram page, and I haven't been feeling it anymore. Ever since that happened, I've been like, I don't even want to fuck with social media no more. Now I didn't make it a secret that I didn't like Instagram to begin with, and I had only had it since maybe October 2020. I realized I thought it was 2021, but it was actually 2020. So October 2020, October 2021, that's about a year and a few months. So not quite 2 years that I had it anyway. You know what I mean? And again, I didn't make it a secret that I was anti-social media. And this is why I'm anti-social media. When you have sick bastards like that hacking into people's pages, harassing people, ruining people's lives, that type of thing. When you have people like that preying on other people, that's why I don't like that. That shit disgusts me. It makes me sick to my stomach. Now, even the mere thought of going on Instagram makes me sick to my stomach. I'll pop in there every once in a while if I happen to talk to, one of my friends on there or whatever. But some of my friends on there, and the reason why I have not deleted Instagram altogether, because that was my plan, to just shut it off and go off grid. Like I've been off grid for the past 15 years of my life or 20 years of my life or whatever. But this is just disgusting. And I'm very angry about this shit. And it's a lot of things already happening right now. You know what I mean? A lot of personal things that I'm not going to get into. But there was a lot of shit that happened just this month. This year hasn't even started yet. And all this crazy shit is going on. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Happy New Year, but it's not really feeling happy right now, son. And I'm keeping it 100. It's not really feeling happy right now. You know what I mean? I'm going to say neutral New Year. I've heard somebody say this before. I'm going to say neutral New Year. Because it's neutral. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be happy when there's so many crazy things going on in this world. And we lost a lot of celebrities. We lost Sidney Poitier. We lost Bob Saget, which I'm trying to wrap my head around all this stuff. My heart is breaking for Regina King and her son. It's just terrible. It's terrible. That's why you never know what somebody is going through. That's why it disgusts me when you have people out there that prey on other people for their own selfish, disgusting reasons, or whatever, for their own motives or whatever. You don't know what somebody's going through in their life. You don't know that. You have no business going out there destroying people's lives even more. We already got COVID going on. A lot of us lost a lot of family members and friends and colleagues to this fucking virus. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have lost family and friends and colleagues to other things. Cancer, suicide, strokes, heart disease, whatever. A lot of people have enough things going on in their lives. They don't need people preying on them on top of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to rant and rave, but I'm really disgusted on how this world is right now. It's too much shit going on in this world. It's too much racism. It's too much sexism. It's too much isms. It's too much of hate and and evil. It's too much of that. We got enough shit going on, personal, financial, whatever. We got enough shit going on in this world. And then you got people like that hacking in people's pages, stealing people's money, doing racist shit to each other and all this other stuff. Like, it's just terrible. It's terrible. Y'all be careful out here, please. Be careful with COVID. Be careful with hackers. Be careful with scammers. Be careful with everything. Be careful with people that do not have good motives. Please. Be careful with people that try to use you to harass other people and make it seem like it's you. Be careful. Because you got a lot of sick ass sons of bitches out there that do shit like that to people. Anyways, all the ranting aside, again, I don't want to get too personal. That's personal enough as far as I'm concerned. With my Instagram being hacked, that was bad enough. I have been in quarantine for the past 7 days, and that's when this hacking shit happened within that quarantine period, which made things even worse. But the good thing is that I've had time to rest. I've had time to read. I finished three and a half books. I say 3.5 because I was finishing one book already and started reading 3 more. And so I finished the last half of one, completed the other 3, and it was good to catch up on my reading. It was good to have time to read, and that kind of distracted me a little bit from what was going on. I had taken this Zoom class, this like life coaching class. Amy Gerhartz. I apologize if I'm pronouncing her last name wrong. Very nice person. I had taken her free 3-day life coaching Zoom class. Friday I had went into it a little late because I was a little busy on Friday. But Saturday and Sunday I was able to spend the whole period of time from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. during the coaching. It was good. I was able to share a lot of things, be vulnerable in a lot of ways that I probably wouldn't have felt comfortable otherwise. And other people there were vulnerable as well. And it was good to share that with people, to know that you're not alone in the scheme of things, the scheme of life. You know what I mean? So that was a good way to spend my quarantine period. So that's a good thing. I've been reading, trying to get myself together, but I've just been paranoid, otherwise. getting out of the room, things like that. Um, Again, y'all just be careful. Y'all take it easy. Just watch people. I'm not saying being paranoid, but just watch people. You know what I mean? Some people have ill intentions, and you may not see that until it's too late. You know. On a side note, I did want to show some things that um, I haven't shown a few collections in a long time. If I showed these before, I apologize in advance because my memory is fucked up. But here we go. I bought Confucius, the Analects, diving into Confucianism. I had studied a little bit of it on my own when I was in high school, so it's good to kind of, buy this and dive into it, now as an adult rather than a teenager. Get a new perspective on things. Flea's memoir, Acid for the Children. The Confucius book in this book I had bought when I was in LA. I'm trying to remember if I bought it from the same place. I know the Flea book I believe I got it at either Amoeba or Barnes and Noble or Skylight Books, either one of those three. The Confucius book I believe I bought at Reparations Club, which is a black-owned, woman-owned bookstore in Los Angeles. So on South Victoria Boulevard, so like around Crenshaw Boulevard, like around there. My LA natives out there would know where I'm talking about. So yeah, in this book, Newcomer's Handbook for Moving and Living in Los Angeles, I actually had seen this in Amoeba Records, and I had meant to buy it at Amoeba, but didn't, because ironically I didn't want to spend any more money than I had already spent there, in at the store or whatever. So I couldn't really remember the title, and it wasn't in other bookstores over there in LA. So I left LA without this book. However, I finally remembered the title, and I happened to look it up on Amazon, and I bought it from Amazon. I believe I bought it like two weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna dive into this book. I kind of skimmed through it like I did at Amoeba to kind of get an idea of what's it about. It's basically it's like a handbook, as it says. It's a guide, for relocating if you want to relocate to, the City of Angels or whatever. And they have other ones too. They have newcomers handbooks for Atlanta, for London, for New York City, of course, San Francisco Bay Area, Seattle, DC, the United States as a whole, and so on and so forth. So basically, it's a book that'll help you with your finances, neighborhoods to move into, moving companies to help you relocate from state to state, etc., etc. So, pretty interesting book. If you're interested, it's on Amazon. Yeah, I had gotten Raekwon's book shortly after I saw him, Ghost, and Jizza at the Armory out here in Rochester in November. They had their Three Chambers tour, and of course I was not going to miss it for the world. It is Wu-Tang. So he had mentioned the book then, but I already knew about it because the book was mentioned months before that. So I was already planning on snagging it. But I got it. I haven't read it yet, but I may dive into it tonight, and check it out. I was actually going to read Rakim's book, which I believe I showed when I first bought it, Sweat the Technique. And I had also gotten Jamie Foxx's book as well, Act Like You Got Some Sense. I actually got the Raekwon and Jamie Foxx book on my birthday. I feel like I showed it before, but I don't remember. You see, my memory, so many things have been going on, I can't remember shit anymore. But I really want to dive into this as well, because obviously I'm a Jamie Foxx fan. And Casino, I bought it on DVD, obviously. Classic movie. I don't need to really get much into detail. If you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't, you have to. Quintessential Martin Scorsese film. I actually prefer Casino over Goodfellas, and I know a lot of people are gonna be offended by that, but Casino to me was a much better film. I'm not saying Goodfellas wasn't. I love Goodfellas just as much as the next person, but Casino did it for me. That's me, And Sharon Stone was absolutely magnificent. She held her own with Robert De Niro, with Joe Pesci. She held her own. Like, that sister's a badass. And speaking of Sharon Stone, I actually have her memoir, The Beauty of Living Twice, which I just finished reading. That was the third book that I had read during this quarantine situation. And fantastic book. Very sad, but she was very candid and very transparent, which I appreciate. And, I've always been a fan of Sharon Stone, but I feel like I'm a much bigger fan now that, I've read how honest and open she was in her book. Get it if you don't have it. It's tremendous. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I thought I'd mention that. Hopefully the next time I'm on here is for something positive other than ranting on negative things. And I apologize for that. I'm just still pissed off about this whole Instagram situation. And I'm just pissed off in general. It's just a lot of shit going on this month alone. But y'all just be safe out here and just be careful. Try to have as good of a new year as you can possibly get, but just be careful, And my condolences to Regina King too. I've been thinking about that ever since I heard the news about her son, and it's just terrible. I really hope I really hope that she's hanging in there. God bless her, man. I know her birthday had just passed too. And that's a sad thing, her birthday just passed, and then that happened, breaks my heart in pieces. And Sidney Poitier, Bob Saget, my heroes, man, Meatloaf, Louis Anderson, once again, my heroes, people that I looked up to, that I've been fans of for years. Rest in peace to all of them. Betty White, of course, we just lost Betty White, which is crazy. Her 100th birthday was the 17th, I believe. It's sad that she didn't make it to 100, but we will always remember her for her spunk, her beautiful personality, being so full of life and so happy, So rest in peace to her as well. Y'all just be careful. Y'all be safe out there. Be careful on the internet. Just be careful. Watch these hackers. Watch these scammers. If you ever get any suspicious message, leave it alone. Block it. Whatever you got to do. If you see a suspicious, for those of y'all who have Instagram, if y'all see a suspicious account for anybody, asking you for some Bitcoin shit or some gambling shit or something that's fluky, it don't seem right, do not fall for it. Block the page, report the page. Report, block, period. These people are out here destroying people's lives, and it's just disgusting. It's really disgusting. But you know what? The motherfucker that hacked my page and hacked my friend's page, karma got his ass. Because now people know who he is. And I'm praying that he gets what's coming to him. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. God bless. Thank you for your support, as usual. As always, I really appreciate it. Again, I'm sorry. I apologize for the anger. I apologize for the ranting. Y'all be easy. One.